Welcome back to Steve Robb Reviews. Today I'm going to review a little project that I got going on using these two terrific tools. I'm going to actually take you along with me as I go through the process of changing the shoe. It's called the shoe on the bottom of a camera or a camcorder that slides into your tripod. Well, the old-fashioned style, well, I just don't care for anymore. And I've got two tripods, one with the newer style, one with the older style, and I just want to convert both to the same. I'm going to use these two tools and a couple of more, and I'm going to show you how neat these work. And maybe you've never seen one of these before, but I think they are slick, and I think most people that have a shop that does this type of work, well, you're going to enjoy this. So let's take a look and let's see how easy it is to convert the old style shoe to the new style. So I'm going to bring you over to the bench first. I'm going to show you all the different parts and then we'll get started. Well, let's start off with the tripod, and as you can see, this is the old style, and that would match to this right here that would go on the bottom of your camera or camcorder, and that's it right there. This is the new style that I like, and there's my secondary camcorder. You really need two camcorders in a lot of situations when you're filming. I prefer this type of shoe to that style. This is all aluminum. It's far better than this. You know, this gets, I just don't like it, okay? But we got the template first. That's going to go on. You'll see how that goes on. Here's the, this is a riv nut tool, and this is just a regular rivet tool. And they hook up to my drill. I've got my cordless ratchet ready to go. And if you wonder what this is for, okay, so you're going to need this, which is just a plastic grip pliers to go on the outside of the riv nut tool. If you happen to start using some bigger riv nuts like this here, 1/2 inch, yeah, you can't really hold on to this too good in many situations, so you're going to have to you know, use that tool if you're thinking of buying one of these. So these ones are steel, like the brass colored ones. They are steel, and this ones are aluminum. And today we're going to go with the aluminum because that's all I need. So now this is the two kits here. Now I got the master kit, so it comes with all the different sizes, metric and imperial. Same with the rivets. And today I'm going to be using the 3/16 rivet. I just need one. And I've drilled the hole right there, and I got one hole right there, and I have it made so that this here is going to countersink in that hole, because I don't want it sitting proud, because of course when I try to put this shoe on here, I don't want to have this ridge, right? So I'll show you how this tool actually works in conjunction with the riv nut, and let's get started right now. And I'll show you, all I did was just take this off, and I have a just a template that I put on here, and I drilled a hole, and then I transferred the hole over to that just piece of PVC that I had sitting around, and I believe it's like 1/8 of an inch. So that's just a scrap piece that I had I used on my table saw that was left over, and I'm going to repurpose it. So let's get started right now. So all I've done is just put the riv nut in there just loose for now, and I'm just going to drill my 3/16 hole through. Okay, so once you got that drilled out, now I'm just going to put the rivet in there, and then I'll take this out and I'll show you how this actually loads onto the tool. So as you can see on the end here, it's just like a 1/4 inch hex. So it just slides in the tool itself. And I mean, and then you just tighten it up, and you make sure you have it on the, you know, the highest torque setting. And then when you want to put your riv nut on, well, all you do is just thread it on all the way until it stops. And that's pretty well it. I mean, that's pretty simple to do, right? And then we put it in the hole, and pull the trigger, and what it's going to do is it's going to start tightening from the bottom end here, because the threads only go to about this far. So it's pulling the threads all the way up to the top and squeezing the material in between. I'll get you a close-up shot of how this actually works, and then we'll take a look at it after. Okay, so I got the rivet in there just as a locator, and now I'll put this in here. As you can see, it going in, goes all the way in. Now I'm holding on to the barrel of the riv nut machine. As soon as it gets tight. Okay, so now I've switched over to the 3/16 rivet machine, and I'll just slide it over top. You just grab a hold of the barrel. And that's it right there. So now all we have to do is just put this over top, like this, and torque her down, and you're done. So as you can see on this style here, the shoe just slides in so easily, and then you just tighten up the tightening knob on the side, and that's it. It doesn't go nowhere. And it's so easy just to loosen this off and slide it out. The other one I find I didn't care for too much with that wing nut that holds it in there. So that's it right there. Well, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? And there it is right there. I mean, this is a pretty easy thing to do. I mean, only took a couple of minutes. And you know what? Them two little tools are just terrific. And the riv nut one, you can see the thread on the end, is so easy to operate. But I will tell you, it doesn't always back out as easy as what you see on a lot of videos. Depending on the type of riv nut you're using. When you try to back this out, sometimes it doesn't really want to come out that good, so you have to manually, take it out. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. This one here works flawless all the time, just for rivets, and I can pull up to 1/4 inch rivets with this, and it works like a charm. So thanks for joining me here today, and if you haven't seen this channel before, you're welcome to subscribe. And let me know what kind of camera shoe you use. Do you use this style here, or do you use the old style with the wing nut? You have to put it in and lock it in, and I find this one so much better. So you guys come back again. Let's have some more fun. Cheers.